Okay. Good evening and welcome back to the second half. We're getting ready to start the second half. We have about 2 minutes before game time. Harris, I can hear you in the. Getting ready to start off the second half here between the Bisons and Furman. Furman leading 1-0.
Yeah. I knew what it was, I just didn't say it in the first time. Furman.
Lipscomb trying to get something going from a pretty relatively uneventful first half, except for the very early goal. That was just a little bit of a mix-up.
Paladins with the kickoff. Very good footwork there.
Yeah. Lind up to Chavez to Lind. Lind. Santos tried to get it back header. Lind disrupts that. It's Roberts. Out comes Walsh.
As he steps on for McGee to start the second half.
Second of 3 freshman goalkeepers to play tonight. De Silva now on top of the box. Tried to get into running Pettis. Couldn't quite get it there.
It was a good idea.
It was. Another Lara sees it out. Walsh take the goal kick.
Hello. Chamberlain in for a tackle. Off the Paladins, out for Bison's throw. De Silva on the ball now. Double teamed in the corner. Gets by, swings it into Pettis, and it's a goal!
That's a goal!
Great goal by Pettis.
A quick goal. Bison say we can do that too.
There we go.
That was a sure goal though. That was no miscommunication.
Miguel again setting up that great play, beating 2 players in the far corner, double teamed off the throw-in. Plays the ball in nicely right into Pettis. Pettis takes 1 touch, finishes it, puts it back in the net. Great goal by Pettis.
That brings Pettis' goal total to 4, which moves him in a tie for second in the conference. Behind the number 1 player in goals is Miguel De Silva. Pettis also moves up in goals per game, points. De Silva adds to his total of points with the assist.
It's good to equalize early in the game, only 3 minutes into the second half now. Gives the Bisons a little bit of a confidence. Bisons now with the ball in the back. Lara plays the ball wide. Williams making a diagonal run down line. Looks to play the ball too. Oh, it's out now. Out for a Bison throw.
It's going to be a Bison throw. McLaughlin coming in. McLaughlin with the long throw.
Ball back to Lara. McLaughlin. Back to Lara. Wide now.
Lynn comes up.
Lynn
Sanchez
again.
Back out to Lynn. Touch really let him down there. Got
Great
behind.
tackle by Santos. Lynn again stepping up big. Referee misses a handball there. Bison's coming up with a goal kick now.
Freshman Chamberlain having a big impact in his first year here at Lipscomb. Hopefully one of many. Can only get better. Walsh with the goal kick. Out to midfield. Williams goes up for it. Charas tries to duck. Hits him in the head anyways. Kesey comes up for a tackle.
That looks offsides.
That was way offsides. That was a good 2 yards offsides. Wind's starting to pick up here. A pretty decent sized crowd has gathered.
Yep. The hill is filling up. Good to see.
It is good to see some people coming out here to support Bisons against a potentially nationally ranked team.
Good tackle by Pettis. Plays ball to Charas. Out wide now to Santos. Santos dispossessed. Referee indicates there was an elbow thrown. Foul for the Bisons coming up. Lynn looks like he wants to take it, but Santos is over the ball now.
It's going to be a right-footed in-swinger.
From this point, we got some wind going Bison's way. Let's get a ball in the mixer. Let's get the ball in the box.
Yeah, the wind's actually, it's going to be a low-driven ball to Miguel Da Silva. Miguel Da Silva turns on it. Shot! Just over.
That was a great turn. It looked like he was getting held. Miguel's pleading his case. Looks like he was getting a little jersey pulled. Referee's not hearing any of that.
The referee doesn't want to hear any of Miguel's pleading. That moves Miguel Da Silva's total shots to, I believe, 25 now. Moves him within 4 of being the number 1 in that category as well, on top of his total points, second in points per game, first in goals per game, and first in goals. Da Silva really racking up the offensive stats this year so far.
Once again, player of the week last week. After getting points in both games.
Da Silva again tries to get it back to Santos. It's kind of a funky angle. Out to the wing. And a forward dive by